Hello, welcome to this third video on how to play Bob Dylan's Girl from the North Country. In this one I want to concentrate on the introduction to this song and spend a fair bit of time on it because it's such an important and distinctive part of the song, of course. So with the capo on the 3rd fret, as on the original recording, playing a G chord using these 3 fingers, leaving that one free to hammer up to your C chord. We start by plucking 2 strings together. The bass 6th string, what would be the G note if we're playing in G, and the open 3rd string, the G note at the top of the octave. So we're actually playing 2 G notes together, pinching or plucking them simultaneously. Okay. The second one, second beat, you pluck 2 strings again. This time the 4th string and the 1st string together, using the thumb and 3rd finger, or the 2nd finger if you prefer maintaining the 2-finger picking style. It's more natural for me to use the 3rd finger whenever I'm playing the 1st string though. So remember, in a 4/4 time bass picking pattern you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 2nd count you're plucking the thumb down on the 4th string, but at the same time plucking the 1st string at the 3rd fret. So you're playing what would be a D note, your open D string, and a G note at the top of the octave, right at the top of the octave on the 3rd fret. Oops, try again, Jim. So those are the first 2 beats in your 4/4 time. Okay? Alright, thirdly, in between the 3rd and 4th beats we pluck the 2nd string on its own, 2nd string open that is. So there's your first 2 notes on your 1st beat, your second 2 notes on your 2nd beat, and then just 1 note, open B string. Okay? And after that we move on up to the C chord and hammer on. Okay. Okay, so on that hammer on up to the C chord, you'll note that we're again plucking or pinching, picking 2 strings together. They are the 2nd string at the 1st fret as we hammer up, and with the thumb the bass G note on the 6th string. Let's just run through this. That point there. Okay? So you can hear 3 notes ringing out, but you're only plucking 2 of them. Right? That note there is ringing out simply because you're hammering on, but you're not actually plucking it, you're plucking the 2nd string and the 6th string. Yeah, so practice that. Pinching them together. Fairly distinctive. Well accentuated. Get the word right. Accentuated. I'm going to wear my fingernails out here. Okay? Right, at this point we return more or less to a standard and normal finger picking style, as shown in both the Don't Think Twice and videos 1 and 2 of Girl from the North Country. So this is unusual, I suppose, in that it's a diversion away from the normal finger picking style, just to get this introduction. But then we return to a normal finger picking pattern. But in doing so, we're picking up the first string on the return to the G chord. And it's done 3 times after that first intro. 1, 2, 3, before he drops into the B minor 6 to sing the first line of the song. Okay. So we're playing 2 notes together, the bottom G and the top G. The bottom G of the first octave and the top G of the second octave. If I can just remember my scales. Now this accentuation of the top G note occurs 4 times in all in the introduction, and that's the only time throughout the entire song that he ever plays that first string. And I suppose again, as with Don't Think Twice, it's this predominant use of only 5 strings using 2 rather than 3 fingers that help to give it such a distinctive style, such a distinctive feel. Probably as a consequence of Bruce Langone only having 2 fingers anyway. Alright, so that's it. You play it once and then a further 3 times before dropping into the B minor 6. Before playing the first line of the song.